Look at everything. You're driving the STD rate, HIV, syphilis, and gonorrhea through the roof right now. You have no supervision. Women are supposed to be governed by men. It is men that keep you from doing a lot of the things that have all of society talking about you right now like you're nothing. In the black community, they call it you give somebody an inch, they'll take a mile. Well, that's what you're doing right now. You women are just running amok, creating bad images and bad brandings of yourselves. That's why men are treating you the way that they're treating you. That's why everything is sexual. That's why nobody is actually spending the night at your house. Once they're done doing what they do, they're finding reasons to leave because that's your value. You may not want to admit it, but that's your value. The reason that that's your value is because we've seen how you're moving in society. And why should I have to treat you? Why should I have to cuddle you after sex or whatever when you have two kids by two different men? Neither one of them stayed. So why do I have to treat you any different than they had to? And I'm probably of more value than those men who you allowed to get you pregnant. Right? So your reputation is being created by your experiences. There's no way I'd feel like a sucker if I was sitting back buying you roses and spending the night with you and yeah, doing things that two other men didn't have to do. And they pumped kids in you and left. Why do you deserve my respect? It's actually disrespectful for you to be asking me for respect that other men didn't have to give you. So basically, you're telling me you hold those men in higher regard than you hold me. You're requesting me to be a sucker, and they didn't have to be a sucker. They were allowed to treat you like the sucker. But now you're asking me to hold myself in lower esteem than them. No. And I'm telling you, ladies, that's what men are thinking. The things that men are hearing about you, the things that men have heard about you, it's causing them to treat you the way that they're treating you. Why would I treat you of high value when you don't? I'd feel pretty stupid, to be honest. Why would I hold your hand after sex when I know there's two of my other homeboys who have hit within the last 3 months? So what you're doing is creating a cycle. And to be honest, the bad part about that is it takes a lot, as far as sexual and relations and things, it takes years for people to break stereotypes and images of what people have about them. It takes years. And if you haven't even stopped moving like this yet, your clock hasn't even started yet. Your years haven't even started. So to be honest, we also know that most of you, you're not really even tripping. You're actually for the streets right now and you own it. You're proud of it, which is cool. But here's what's going to happen. Once you do realize those cat calls, once you do realize those phone calls to come smash start shortening up, those compliments about how good you used to look, once you see those things starting to short up, that's when you're going to start desiring a serious relationship. But there's not going to be anyone in their right mind who would ever consider you, knowing what everybody knows about you, who would ever consider you for a serious relationship. It's all similar to running a train. If 10 men have smashed you in the last 12 months, it's similar to a train. You are kind of for the streets. Yeah, you're kind of for the streets. So yeah, you shouldn't really be expecting anything serious. And you're not going to get anything serious until you change how you move for at least a year. And if I was you, I'd move out of town.